हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। तो आज के वीडियो में हम देखने वाले हैं पॉलिटी का टेस्ट सीरीज़, जिसमें आज हम देखेंगे सेट 1। तो शुरू करते हैं हमारा आज का टेस्ट सीरीज़, और आप भी मेरे साथ अटेंड कीजिए। और अगर आपका आंसर आता है तो कमेंट्स में मुझे बताइए। तो इसमें हमारा पॉलिटी के साथ साथ करंट अफेयर्स और बाकी सबका भी क्वेश्चन है। तो जो करंट अफेयर्स है वो 2018-19 के हिसाब से है, तो उसी हिसाब से हम आंसर देखेंगे। तो शुरू करते हैं हमारा आज का टेस्ट सीरीज। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, लाइक इंडिया मेनी अदर कंट्रीज हैव ए रिटन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन। व्हाट इज द बेसिक फंक्शन ऑफ ए कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन? इट प्रोवाइड्स लेजिटिमेट पावर टू ए प्रेसिडेंट टू फॉर्म रूल्स एंड एग्जीक्यूट देम. It provides a set of basic rules which provides basic rules for minimal coordination in society. It provides for a prime minister as the head of the government. It provides laws to decide punishment for crimes committed by the citizens of a country. तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन बी. It provides a set of basic rules which provide basic rules for minimal coordination in society. Consider the following statements regarding Constituent Assembly of India. Members of Constituent Assembly were directly elected by members of provincial legislative assemblies. Representation was not provided to princely states of India. The seats in each province were distributed among the three main communities, Muslims, Sikhs, and General, in proportion to their respective population. Which of the statements are correct? इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, 3 only. The seats in each province were distributed among the three main communities, Muslims, Sikhs, and General, in proportion to their respective population. After independence, India followed the idea of universal adult suffrage. What is the meaning of universal adult suffrage? All adults are given the right to vote without discrimination of caste, color, race, gender, or occupation. All adults of the country will have to suffer in the same way as the country is suffering. Fundamental rights can be curtailed by the government in case of a national emergency. Only male adult members of the country have the right to contest for election. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए. All adults are given the right to vote without discrimination of caste, color, race, gender, or occupation. Which of the following countries do not have a written constitution? New Zealand, Northern Ireland, Israel, United Kingdom. Select the code from following. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ द अबव. न्यूजीलैंड, नॉर्दर्न आयरलैंड, इजराइल एंड यूनाइटेड किंगडम. The summary of the principles on which the nationalist movement was based was brought to the Constituent Assembly through the Objectives Resolution. The Objectives Resolution in Assembly was moved by Motilal Nehru, M.N. Roy, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Jawaharlal Nehru. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, जवाहरलाल नेहरू. Which of the following personalities were not the part of the Constituent Assembly of India? महात्मा गांधी, डॉक्टर B.R. अम्बेडकर, डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद, मौलाना हसरत मोहानी. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, महात्मा गांधी. Which of the following provisions in Indian Constitution were adopted from Irish Constitution? First past the post system, fundamental rights, idea of residual power, directive principle of state policy. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the fundamental rights present in the Indian Constitution? They prevent the government to encroach over the right of individual. They prevent the citizen to encroach over the rights of government. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, 1 only. They prevent the government to encroach over the rights of individuals. Which of the following made the demand for fundamental rights for the first time? Jinnah's 14-point report, Nehru report in 1928, Congress resolution in 1885, Congress resolution in 1931. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, नेहरू रिपोर्ट in 1928. Which of the following are correct differences between fundamental rights and other rights available to us? While ordinary legal rights are protected and enforced by ordinary law, fundamental rights are protected and guaranteed by the Constitution. Ordinary rights may be changed by the legislature by ordinary process of lawmaking, but a fundamental right may only be changed by amending the constitution. Select the code from the following. This answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Which of the fundamental rights under right to equality provide constitutional provision for reservation for depressed classes? Article 17, Article 15, Article 16, Article 19. This answer is option C, Article 16. Which of the following rights have been provided by the Constitution to ensure fair trials in court? No person would be punished for the same offence more than once. No law shall declare any action as illegal from enacted. No person shall be asked to give evidence against himself or herself. Select the code from following. This answer is option D, all of the above. 1, 2 and 3. Which of the following statements are correct regarding Indian law? An accused is not considered guilty till the court has found he is guilty. An accused is considered guilty till he proves in court that he is not guilty. An accused can be indefinitely kept for interrogation by police without presented before a magistrate. None of the above. This answer is option A. An accused is not considered guilty till the court has found he is guilty. Which of the following fundamental rights have made selling and buying of human beings unconstitutional? Article 21, Article 23, Article 24, Article 32. This answer is option B, Article 23. Under fundamental rights, Indian Constitution has provided freedom of faith and worship. Which of the following statements are correct regarding this? A person may choose any religion or may choose not to follow any religion. It provides the freedom to profess, follow, and propagate any religion. It inhibits the government to interfere in any religious matter. Select the code from below. This answer is option A, 1 and 2. A person may choose any religion or may choose not to follow any religion, and it provides the freedom to profess, follow, and propagate any religion. Consider the following statements. In a direct democracy, people of a country elect their representatives to legislate. India is a direct democracy. Which of the above statements is or are correct? This answer is D, neither 1 nor 2. After independence, India adopted the first past the post system of elections. Which of the following statements are correct regarding FPTP system? Voters vote for a candidate rather than a party. Candidate who wins may not get the majority votes, 50% plus 1. More than one representative may be elected from one constituency. Every party gets a seat in legislature in proportion to the percentage of votes that it has got. Select the code from following. Its answer is option D, 1 and 2. Voters vote for a candidate rather than a party, and candidate who wins may not get the majority vote, 50 plus 1, but 50% plus 1. Who of the following was the first Chief Election Commissioner of India? G.V. Mavlankar, Sukumar Sen, V.P. Menon, S.J. Kania. This answer is option B, Sukumar Sen. Which of the following bodies decide that which of the constituencies in India will be reserved constituencies? Niti Aayog, Election Commission, Delimitation Commission, National Commission of SC and ST. This answer is C, Delimitation Commission. Before the first legislature was elected in India by general election of 1951 to 52, whose body acted as the legislature for India? Legislature of Britain, Supreme Court of India, Executive Council of Viceroy, Constituent Assembly. This answer is option D, Constituent Assembly. Consider the following statements regarding the citizenship in India. The Constitution of India provides for single citizenship to all, and no amendments regarding this can be made whatsoever. Amendments related to citizenship in India can be made only after consulting half of the states. In India, no discrimination is allowed in matters related to awarding citizenship. Choose the correct code. Let's consider D, none of the above. The idea of single citizenship is borrowed from which of the following? American Constitution, British Constitution, Government of India Act 1935. It is an Indian innovation. This answer है B, British Constitution. Which of the following rights are enjoyed only by the citizens of India? Right to vote in elections to the Lok Sabha and State Legislative Assembly. Right to hold the office of President of India. Right to contest for the membership of the Parliament and the State Legislature. Right to protection against arrest and detention. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर होगा B, 1, 2 and 3 only. Right to vote in election to the Lok Sabha and State Legislative Assembly. Right to hold the office of President of India and right to contest for the membership of the Parliament and the State Legislature. Consider the following regarding the recently proposed Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016. The bill amends the Citizenship Act 1955 to make all illegal migrants from Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan eligible for citizenship. The bill relaxes the requirement of citizenship by naturalization from 11 years to 6 years for persons belonging to the above-mentioned 3 countries. The bill aims to merge the persons of Indian origin card and overseas citizen of India card schemes into a single scheme. Choose the correct code. This answer is option C, 2 only. The bill relaxes the requirement of citizenship by naturalization from 11 years to 6 years for persons belonging to the above mentioned 3 countries. Which of the following are the grounds mentioned in the Constitution for acquiring citizenship? Citizenship by birth, citizenship by descent, citizenship by naturalization, citizenship by acquisition of territory. Choose the correct code from below. This answer is option D, none of the above. Which of the following is the competent authority in India for awarding citizenship by naturalization? President, Foreign Ministry, Home Ministry, Parliament. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, होम मिनिस्ट्री. By virtue of being citizen of India, the people of India enjoy which of the following rights? Political rights only, civil rights only. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, both 1 and 2. During which of the following instances a person loses his citizenship by termination? When he makes a declaration renouncing his Indian citizenship to the central government, when he voluntarily acquires the citizenship of another country, when he has obtained the citizenship by fraud, when he has shown disloyalty to the Constitution of India. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, when he voluntarily acquires the citizenship of another country. Consider the following statements regarding the reorganization of Indian state. Andhra Pradesh became the first state to be reorganized on the linguistic basis following the recommendation of Faisal Ali Commission. The Commission gave in to the idea of reorganization of states on linguistic basis, whereas JVP committee opposed this idea. The idea of linguistic and cultural homogeneity as the basis of reorganization was the outcome of Faisal Ali Commission. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, 3 only. The idea of linguistic and cultural homogeneity as the basis for reorganization was the outcome of Faisal Ali Commission. Suppose the parliament wants to create a new state by separating a territory from a particular state. Then which of the following becomes compulsory provision in going ahead with the procedure? A bill contemplating the formation of new state can be introduced in the parliament only with the prior recommendation of the president. President has to refer the bill for the creation of new state to the state legislature concerned for expressing its view within a specified period. Parliament has to take the permission of the state concerned before framing a bill on the creation of new state. Choose the correct code. This answer is option C, 1 and 2 only. Who of the following is the head of the government in India? President, Prime Minister, Speaker of Lok Sabha, Chief Justice of India. इसका आंसर है option B, Prime Minister. In which of the following situation can a president use his power of discretion? To declare a national emergency in the country, to send the advice of Council of Ministers back for reconsideration, to pocket veto an ordinary bill passed by the Parliament, to appoint the Prime Minister when there are more than one leaders contending to get the support of majority. Select the code from below. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी 2, 3 and 4. To send the advice of Council of Ministers back for reconsideration, to pocket veto an ordinary bill passed by the Parliament, to appoint the Prime Minister when there are more than one leaders contending to get the support of majority. Consider the following statements. Prime Minister allocates the ranks and portfolios to the ministers. A person can become a minister even when he or she is not a member of Parliament. Which of the above statements are correct? Let's consider option C, both 1 and 2. Prime Minister allocates the ranks and portfolios to the ministers, and a person can become a minister even when he or she is not a member of Parliament. Which of the following statements are correct? The executive is collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. A vote of no confidence even against a single minister leads to the resignation of the entire Council of Ministers. Select the code from following. Please consider option C, both 1 and 2. The executive is collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha, and a vote of no confidence even against a single minister leads to the resignation of the entire Council of Ministers. Which of the following civil services are part of All India Services? Indian Administrative Service, Indian Police Service, Indian Revenue Service, Indian Foreign Service. Select the code from following. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए 1 and 2. Indian Administrative Service and Indian Police Service. Which of the following are the characteristics of the All Indian Services? They are appointed by the central government while they work under the supervision of state government. State government cannot take any form of disciplinary action against them. Select the code from below. This answer is option A, 1 only. They are appointed by the central government while they work under the supervision of state government. Which of the following states in India have bicameral legislature? Jammu and Kashmir, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. Select the code from following. This answer is option D, all of the above. Jammu and Kashmir, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the parliament which represents the state of India. Which of the following statements are correct regarding membership of Rajya Sabha? Members of Rajya Sabha are directly elected by members of Legislative Assembly of respective states. Members of Rajya Sabha are elected for tenure of 5 years. Every state has equal representation in Rajya Sabha. Select the code from following. This answer is option D, none of the above. Which of the following functions are performed by the Legislature of India? Financial function, constituent function, electoral function, judicial function. Select the code from following. This answer is option D, all of the above. Financial function, constituent function, electoral function and judicial function. The term federalism refers to presence of 2 houses of parliament, presence of parliamentary form of a government, presence of dual polity in a country or at the central and state level, presence of single citizenship in a country. This answer is option C, presence of dual polity in a country at the central and state level. In the constitution, it is defined India, that is Bharat, as a union of state. What does this connote? It talks about the name of the country as well as type of the Indian polity. It reaffirms the idea of indestructible nature of Indian Federation. Choose the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी बोथ 1 and 2. It talks about the name of the country as well as type of the Indian polity, and it reaffirms the idea of indestructible nature of Indian Federation. Which of the following comprise the territory of India? Territories of state, union territories with legislative assembly only, territories that may be acquired by government of India at any time. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी 1 and 3 only. Territories of the state and the territories that may be acquired by government of India at any time. Consider the following statements regarding the relationship of states and union territories with the center. The names and territorial extent of state are mentioned in the constitution, whereas the same is not true with the union territories. The states are the members of federal system, whereas union territories are not. The states share distribution of power with the center, but union territories are directly administered by the center. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी 2 and 3 only. The states are the members of federal system, whereas union territories are not. And the states share distribution of power with the center, but union territories are directly administered by the center. Consider the following statement about the preamble of Indian Constitution. Preamble was enacted after the rest of the Constitution was already made, as it was considered less important by the Constituent Assembly. Preamble cannot be amended because it contains the fundamental features of the Indian Constitution. Preamble is of great importance as it acts as the source of power to legislature. Choose the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी none of the above. The Indian Constitution promotes the feeling of fraternity through which of the following instruments: single citizenship, fundamental rights, fundamental duties, directive principle of state policy, preamble. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी all of the above. Single citizenship, fundamental rights, fundamental duties, directive principle of state policy, and preamble. Political equality in India is achieved through which of the following provisions of the Constitution? No person is to be declared ineligible for inclusion in electoral rolls on grounds of religion, race, caste, or sex. Election to the Lok Sabha and the state assemblies to be on the basis of adult suffrage. Abolition of titles. Equality of opportunity in the matters of public employment. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए 1 and 2 only. No person is to be declared ineligible for the inclusion in electoral rolls on grounds of religion, race, caste, or sex. Elections to the Lok Sabha and the State Assembly to be on the basis of adult suffrage. Which of the following correctly explains the idea of liberty enshrined in the Indian Constitution? Liberty in the absence of restraints on the activities of individuals. Liberty means license to do what one likes. Liberty conceived by the preamble does not have any limitations, hence it is absolute but not qualified. Violence of one's liberty is not enforceable through any courts in India. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए लिबर्टी इज द absence of restraints on the activities of individuals. The term distributive justice in the Indian context comprises of which of the following? Social justice and economic justice, social justice and political justice and economic justice, none of the above. This answer is option A, social justice and economic justice. Indian polity is considered to be a republic. What does this connote? The head of the state is in India enjoys hereditary position. The head of the government in India is indirectly elected. The head of the state in India is elected. The head of the state in India is directly elected. This answer is option C. The head of the state in India is elected. Which of the following are considered to be the instruments of direct democracy? Referendum, initiative, recall, plebiscite. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ द अबव. Referendum, initiative, recall and plebiscite. Which of the following are examples of voice over internet protocol? WhatsApp calling, Skype, Facebook video and voice chat. Select the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ द अबव. WhatsApp calling, Skype and Facebook video and voice chat. Consider the following statements about harmonized system. It allows classification of traded goods on a common basis for customs purpose. It was developed under the Maastricht Treaty when an economic and customs union of 28 European countries was formed. Select the correct statements. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, वन ओनली. It allows classification of traded goods on a common basis for customs purposes. Consider the following statements about golden jackal. It enjoys the same level of protection as the tiger. It is mainly found in the deserts and arid regions. Select the correct statements. This answer is option D, neither one nor two. Helsinki Accords is associated with international water sharing, protection of human rights, climate change, none of the above. This answer is option B, protection of human rights. Consider the following statements about Samagra Shiksha. Samagra Shiksha. It is under the aegis of Ministry of Human Resources Development. It is aimed at skill development of unemployed engineering graduates from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Skill training would be done based on the National Skill Qualification Framework. Select the correct statements. This answer is option A, one only. It is under the aegis of Ministry of Human Resources Development. Consider the following statements about Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karyakram. It is aimed at improving socio-economic condition of the minorities and providing basic amenities to them for improving quality of life of the people. It will be implemented by Khadi and Village Industry Commission across the country. Select the correct statements. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, वन ओनली. It is aimed at improving socio-economic conditions of the minorities and providing basic amenities to them for improving quality of life of the goods. Consider the following statements about Central Adoption Resource Authority. It is under the aegis of Ministry of Women and Child Development. It deals with inter-country adoptions according to Hague Convention on Inter-Country Adoption. Select the correct statement. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, बोथ 1 and 2. It is under the aegis of Ministry of Women and Child Development and it deals with inter-country adoption according to Hague Convention on Inter-Country Adoption. Which of the following statements is the most appropriate explanation of fast tags? Low-cost small satellite launcher by ISRO, payment app using Unified Payments Interface, RFID tag that enables automatic deduction of toll charges, mechanism to achieve rural advancement through S&T interventions. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, RFID tag that enables automatic deduction of toll charges. Which one of the following is known as the Marshall Plan? US military intervention in Vietnam, US nuclear strike on Japan, Iran nuclear deal, US post-war economic assistance to Europe. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, US post-war economic assistance to Europe. Consider the following statements about generalized system of preferences. It is a framework under which developed countries give preferential tariff treatment to goods imported from certain developing countries. The enabling clause is the WTO legal basis for the generalized system of preferences. Select the correct statements. Please consider option C, both 1 and 2. It is a framework under which developed countries give preferential tariff treatment to goods imported from certain developing countries, and the enabling clause is the WTO legal basis for the generalized system of preferences. Which one of the following proposed on theoretical grounds that the universe is expanding? Georges Lemaitre, Abbé Bethlen, Carey, Sheldon Cooper, Hello Shapley. Please consider option A, Georges Lemaitre. Which of the following countries are members of the Asia-Pacific Trade Agreement? China, India, South Korea, Laos. Select the correct code. Please consider option D, all of the above. China, India, South Korea and Laos. CVGIL mobile app is associated with soil health, model code of conduct during elections, allocation of coal mines, income tax. Please consider option B, model code of conduct during elections. Brood tribe inhabits which of the following states? Tamil Nadu, Odisha, Mizoram, Kerala. Please consider option C, Mizoram. Sunil Mehta Committee is concerned with reforming corporate governance, penetration of digital payments, doubling farmers' income, faster resolution of stressed assets. Please consider option D, faster resolution of stressed assets. Consider the following statements about WIPO copyright treaty. It deals with the protection of works and the rights of their authors in the digital environment. It ensures that computer programs are protected as literary works. Select the correct statement. Please consider option C, both 1 and 2. It deals with the protection of works and the rights of their authors in the digital environment, and it ensures that computer programs are protected as literary works. Consider the following statements about Khan Prahari. It aims to curb instances of illegal mining activity. It is an interactive platform for all the stakeholders to compress the timelines for statutory and other clearances related to mining. Select the correct statement. तो इसका आंसर है option A, 1 only. It aims to curb instances of illegal mining activity. Recently, government has declared minimum support price by adopting A2 plus FL cost formula. The A2 plus FL formula takes into account which of the following? Hired labor, cost of seeds, imputed rent on land. Select the correct code. इसका आंसर है option A, 1 and 2, hired labor and cost of seeds. If you want to see saltwater crocodile in their natural habitat, which one of the following is the best place to visit? भितरकनिका National Park, Chambal River, Woller Lake, Koliru Lake. इसका आंसर है option A, भितरकनिका National Park. Recently, formalin was in use in the context of improvement of growth in broiler chickens, preserving fishes to prevent spoilage and extended shelf life. Its hallucinogenic property being a central nervous system stimulant. This consider option B, preserving fishes to prevent spoilage and extend shelf life. Consider the following statements about National Health Protection Scheme. It covers 10 crore poor and vulnerable families. It is a flagship program under Ayushman Bharat program. It will provide coverage up to Rs 5 lakh per family per minimum in secondary and tertiary care institution. Select the correct statements. This answer is option D, all of the above. It covers 10 crore poor and vulnerable families. It is a flagship program under Ayushman Bharat program, and it will provide coverage up to Rs 5 lakh per family per annum in secondary and tertiary care institution. 38 parallel north formed the border between North Sudan and South Sudan, North Korea and South Korea, Croatia and Bosnia and Herzegovina, mainland Spain and Catalonia. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, नॉर्थ कोरिया एंड साउथ कोरिया. Consider the following statements about Montenegro. It opens to Adriatic Sea. It is bordered by Kosovo. It was part of Yugoslavia. Select the correct statements. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, all of the above. It opens to Adriatic Sea. It is bordered by Kosovo. It was part of Yugoslavia. Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana is associated with financial inclusion, digital literacy, rural electrification, LPG connections. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, LPG connection. Recently, Swat Valley was in news. Where is it located? Jordan, Palestine, Syria, none of the above. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, none of the above. तो इसी के साथ हमारा आज का टेस्ट सीरीज़ कंप्लीट होता है. तो अगर आप चैनल पर नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए और नोटिफिकेशन आइकन पर क्लिक कर दीजिए ताकि आपको डेली वीडियोस के अपडेट्स मिल सके. साथ ही अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो लाइक कर दीजिए और अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर कीजिए ताकि उन्हें भी हेल्प हो सके. तो हमारा ये वीडियो यहीं तक था. थैंक यू. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.